good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Oh, Christina is here and she wants to come on. But actually, I thought this looked just like Christina, so I'm not sure if I have to bring her on. I'm going to wait a minute because yesterday she thought it was all so funny to try and impersonate me. Well, I have someone here that's just like Christina. Unfortunately, when she stands up, you can't see her, but listen, she chats a lot too. I probably should let Christina in, shouldn't I? Christina, I think you're gonna have to ask to be added because your little thing went off the screen. So today, again, we're talking about Halloween and we're going to be talking, Christina, settle down. Come on back down. Christina, can you ask to be invited? She's gonna be so mad at me. Christina, sure, I'll like. Anyways, Christina's coming and I'm just gonna go park my ride and I'll be right back. Oh, wait, I don't trust her alone with you guys. I'll just park.
You're so funny. Hola, señora.
Okay, so today every day I'm Tracy Taylor from Alberta, Canada, and this is my partner.
Senora Cristina Rios Tirado from Northern New York.
And together we are the Chatty Cooks. And Christina, tell these nice people what we're going to talk about today.
We're just going to talk about some drinks that you could use for Halloween. You know, of course, I'm not as decorated as Tracy here is, but we've got some great drinks, some options, non-alcoholic and alcoholic options for you. And so that you can do if you're having a Halloween party or just some fun with the kids.
Right, so we've called them boo beverages. So if you want to know how to make a few boo beverages, what you need to do is you need to let us know where you're coming from. So drop down in the comments live and where you're coming from, or if you're catching us on the replay, we need to know that as well. So let us know where you're coming from and we will start sharing with you some of our boo beverages.
Some booze.
Boo. Well, there could be booze, but there doesn't have to be. It's completely up to you.
Uh-oh, Pam's in the bathtub.
Hi, Crystal. Oh my goodness, it's Crystal. I haven't seen you forever. Crystal has some stories. I should bring Crystal on a live one day. Oh my goodness. Everybody would have to wear Depends. They would be laughing so hard. Crystal's like so funny. My little cookie monster.
Oops, I'm blurry.
What's
going on there?
There's too much tequila over at your house, I think.
It was when I was when you had some tequila. Why is it doing that? Stop.
Do you want me to go first while you're trying to figure out why you're so blurry?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, so I'm going to start today with my cauldron. See, my cauldron.
Of course there's a cauldron.
And through the magic of television, we're going to make, what is similar to a mulled wine. And but we're going to do it a non-alcoholic way. You absolutely can swap out the water for wine if you want a little more kick in your boo beverage. But I like to do this when we're outside and we're going to be out during most of the day, and then we come in and just to get the chill off. Again, whether you want to make it alcoholic or non-alcoholic is completely up to you. So it's as simple as this. You're going to add water. Ooh, water. How much water? Well, it doesn't really matter, right? It's a potion. One of my non-thrive ingredients are oranges that aren't making it out of my fruit basket because they're pretty grungy. I just washed them off, put them in their pits and all. Oh no, yeah, pits and skins. I'm gonna put some peaches in. Christina loves peaches. I don't even like peaches, but I'm gonna eat one just to taunt you.
I don't have any. I'm out.
So
hi, Amanda.
Pineapple, and really you add whatever you want to it. Mangoes. Pretty bright, eh? It was pretty dark in my witch's, where do witches live? In a den?
A nest.
Witches live in a nest?
Yeah. Not in a nest. It's called a nest.
Oh, I don't think
I don't
so.
think I don't think it's like a nest, like a big bird nest.
I think you're making that up.
I want to put you in a big bird nest.
Can somebody Google it and find out where witches live? I don't think
A coven. A coven. A coven is what.
That's it, a coven.
I know I feel
I
with a
have
nest.
heart and tongue of
Vampires
bat.
are in.
We got
Huh?
tail of newt. These are the eyeballs of the bats. Throw some of those in. They happen to come back in November. Did you see that? They're on the flyer for November. And then, because some of us aren't sweet enough as it is, a little bit of honey, aka frog spit.
Frog spit. Yum.
Frog spit. Now I
Frog
have
spit?
some snake eyeballs or ginger if you're looking for it at the bulk barn. And then I have one here. Kids always ask me what's on the side of my nose and I tell them it's a witch's wort. So I have a whole jar of witch's wort. They sell it as
Great.
clover when you're in the bulk barn. They said when they had it of witch's worts, nobody bought it. As soon as they changed it to clover, everybody was in. And then we got a little vampire dandruff.
Vampire. Ew.
I might be making some of this go along.
You pull it out of your butt. Oh my God. There's some vampire dandruff.
Why would I have vampire dandruff in my butt?
You know what? I don't know, Tracy. It's you.
Okay, so
No, you.
it's my turn to talk. Hush. So all we do is we mix it up. We can make it 3 ways. We can make it in a cauldron, but not everybody has a cauldron. You can make it on the stove. Just boil it and then let it simmer for a couple hours. Your house will smell fantastic. All of the fruits will merge in there, meld, I don't know. They'll all smell in there together. Or you can do it the way this modern witch does it. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, she's going down in the basement again. Apparently she keeps her cauldron down in the basement. And her Instant Pot.
This is a modern day witch's cauldron. It's called an Instant Pot. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. It only took me 5 minutes in the Instant Pot once it pressured up. But it did take a while to pressure up, so I didn't want you to have to wait for that because these are just mini chitty chatty. These are so-called chatty cooks. So I didn't want to keep you too long. So let me show you what it looks like. I've got a mug. It's got a few blood spatters on there, but that's okay.
Of course.
Of course. I'm going to put a strainer over the top just to catch some of the witch's worts.
Mm.
I
I always
threw
like words in my drinks.
cinnamon stick, aka child's bone, in there. And look at this. Wait, let me take the strainer out so you can see it. So that's the colors that came off the cranberries and the strawberries. Oh, I forgot to put the strawberries in my mix up, but look at that. So you could do that with white wine or, well, any wine you want, or just with water. So I'll have a drink and let's see what Christina has for you. I mean, Senora Christina. Rios Tirado.
I don't want to go now. I don't want to go now after all that.
I might turn into a frog. You never know.
One could only hope.
You be careful.
Oh my God. So as y'all know, and I've said this a million times, I'm the lazy cook. I don't have fancy cauldrons. I don't have fancy mugs or fancy costumes. I just,
But
you know, I don't have,
wonderful partner.
I don't have replicas of myself. So I was just making some Mexican hot chocolate. That's it. Something really, really, you know, simple. I don't even have a clear mug to put it in. I only have white mugs because I kind of have my Ray Down stuff. So I only have white mugs. So I have my hot chocolate, but I'm going to tell you about it because it's really super, super yummy. And it's called Mexican hot chocolate. And instead of, they tell you to use baking cocoa and everything, but I didn't because I don't know if you have not tried Drive's hot chocolate, you need to try it because it is delicious. It's so creamy and chocolatey. It is really, really great. So I have a big mug. So I used about 3 tablespoons and then the water, or you could use milk. It's up to you. And then I put in my ground cinnamon. All my spices are in jars.
No,
And
vampire dandruff. Vampire dandruff.
oh, I don't have it's vampire dandruff. That's like the grossest thing ever. And I also have vanilla. It's just in this container because I make my own vanilla. So you put in a teaspoon of vanilla and you can put in a dash of nutmeg or cloves. I personally don't like nutmeg or cloves. So
Not cloves, Christina.
oh, I'm sorry. What were they? Oh, they're warts, which is warts. Witch's warts. You can put that witch's warts in there, but I don't like witch's warts in my food, so I did not add witch's warts. So that's the Mexican hot chocolate. Now you can add whipped cream, which I was going to whip some up, but of course I didn't have any powdered sugar. But I just wanted to mention really quick, and that you can make with Thrive milk if you don't have any on hand. But of course you have to have powdered sugar, which I thought I did. I thought I had a container of it, and I licked my finger and stuck it in and tasted it. It was baking soda, and I was like, crap. So my tongue was all like, eh. But
we'll post that recipe too. We'll put that in the Chatty Cooks because it's always great to be able to whip up a dessert topping in a hurry. And as long as you have our instant milk and powdered sugar, then you're good to go.
Yep, so you can make that. So that, that is an option as well. I just didn't have any powdered sugar because I didn't even think about making, I don't ever put whipped cream on my hot chocolate. I just like my hot chocolate. I don't like marshmallows in it or anything else. But this is really, really good with the cinnamon in it and the vanilla in it. So if anybody wants the recipe for that, just, recipe, #recipe hot chocolate, whatever. Yes, Caitlin, I do make my own vanilla. I have 2 batches going right now, because it tastes way better. It's worth it. It's worth not being lazy. And it's not hard. It's seriously easy. So yeah, it's seriously easy to make. But I just keep the jar to put it the thing because it's easy to store it in there. Yep. So that's that one for me. And did you have something else? Because I know you always have 5 million things.
Well, you know what? To be honest, I had nothing until 9:55 when Christina said, oh, and I'm going to tell them about a few other things. So that might be why I was about 45 seconds late. What are you looking at? So how many of you guys that still drink go to bars where they serve fish bowls? Or those big glasses full of drinks? Has anybody had a fish bowl? Or I don't know. Fish bowl is oh, Barb, you don't know about homemade vanilla? Oh, okay. It's booze and vanilla sticks. That's it. Booze and vanilla sticks. Christina will tell you more in a minute. Fish bowls, yes, Pam. I think they're just Boston Pizza, but other restaurants have their big bottomed drinks. So I thought, Courtney Young, you love fish bowls? Well, Courtney, I like to stay in theme, right? So this is what I made in 3 minutes. Not even 3 minutes. Watch.
Down in the basement. There she goes. Go get her witch's wart and her frog spit.
I made, now of course, because I'm going to drink it, I did not put alcohol in it, but you easily could. It is pumpkin blood. Look at that. It's served in a pumpkin bowl. It is, and you need a big straw. And it is our raspberries, our lime juice, and some sugar, because the two of those together would make you go. But look, who wants to come to my house for pumpkin blood?
Oh my gosh. I want to come to your house just to see all the weird stuff you have. It's like, I need a gecko in a bikini riding a motorcycle. And Tracy's like, here it is! I mean, it's crazy.
So what else you got, Senora Rio?
Well, I was just going to talk about a drink, and I was going to make it, but I figured it probably wasn't a great idea for me to be drinking vodka at noon. So I didn't make it, but I want to talk. It's called a vampire killer. And it's with a serrano pepper, seeded and quartered, 2 garlic cloves, a lemon peel, and a cup and a half of vodka. Now, I'm not sure how many servings. Oh, it's 8 servings, so I don't have to drink the cup and a half of vodka myself. I was like, damn, that's going to be a big glass of vodka for me. Yeah, so that's why I wasn't going to drink it at noon. But it's called A Vampire Killer. This book I got this really cool book that has all sorts of Halloween stuff. If you guys see it around anywhere, it's a Tastefully Simple Halloween book. And it's got some super cute ideas. There's a magic potion. My other one is champagne blood shots, where it has sugar, water, ginger root, unflavored gelatin, champagne, and strawberries, which we could just use Thrive strawberries, so it'd be really delicious. So yeah, and I was looking up different stuff last night. They had a lot of candy corn drinks, and I'm like, man, I could just get like loaded on Halloween. But hi, Brenda. But so I had quite a few people up there asking about the vanilla. So even though that's like totally not, I'm just gonna tell you guys about.
Totally off topic, unlike Christina, any day.
Huh?
Totally off topic. That's what we should have called our show. Totally off topic.
Well, it's not, because I had people asking. So
I didn't say it was like a bad thing. Relax. Tell them about the vanilla. Yes, that.
I needed to shake my vanilla. Anyway, guys, vanilla, to make your vanilla is so easy. It isn't even funny. All I do is I get my vanilla beans and vodka. I have a thing of it going in a big vodka. I just go up and get the military special. It's class 6 because it's like $10. And I just put the beans in. I just put these in.
All the Canadians are like, they just hit the floor. The Canadians just fell over.
Why?
What's a bottle like that worth in Canada? Caitlin, Barb, Pam? $10, yeah.
Yeah, $10. Well, this is at the class 6 on Post, so it's a little bit cheaper because it's a military special. But I just get the cheap one. If you're like fussy and want, like, you can do it with bourbon, you can do it with whiskey, you can do it with anything you want. And I get the vodka. I just get the cheap vodka. And then
military special, $65. Barb's military, or Barb was
really.
Barb's veteran.
No, and it was on sale. My mom, we went up to the class 6 the other day, and I told her, I said, I gotta go and get vodka. And then they had, because I drink the Moscato wine, and they had that, the big, like this size, big wine bottles. They had them on sale for $8. I was like, oh, and loaded up my cart. She expected to come out with like one thing, and I came out with a box. I was like, but anyway, so I get these.
In all fairness, $65 Canadian is about $10 American.
No, I think it's a little more than that. But so all I do is I take this and I get the beans. Now I'm not gonna lie, the beans are really expensive right now, but it's so worth it. It's still not real dark yet because it's only been in there for about less than a week. I just did it. And what I do is this one here, I put in, I think I've got like 15 beans in this one. I get the beans and I slice them just to kind of open them up, and I just put them in there. Then you just stick it in a dark closet or a cabinet, and you just leave it there and you shake it like once a week. And it's going to sit in there for probably 3 to 4 weeks. And this one is going, this one's got about 10 to 15 beans in it as well. And I did the same thing. But then I save the beans out of here. I'll drain everything out, and then I'll reuse the beans until it won't turn dark anymore, and then I'll add more. So I might slice them again, or I'll cut them or whatever, because the beans are expensive. It's probably like $45 to $50 for like 15 to 20 beans. So it is expensive, but for me, it's worth it. And then I just keep my little McCormick thing. My mom saw me using this. She's like, "You're using fake vanilla?" I'm like, "No, I'm using container."
Pam does the same
You
thing.
put them in a dark closet and shake them once a week. Right? Yeah. Hey, that's a good idea.
Hey,
I gotta shake
Pam,
my vanilla, shake my husband.
on my friends list. He might be watching this.
So if anybody has any questions about making vanilla, like I said, I just stuck them in the bottle with this one because my husband, I was using, he thinks the Seagram's vodka, which is, this size of it's like $20. And he's like, "Don't use my vodka. That's too expensive for you to use it for vanilla." So this one is his because I stole some out of his, but then I didn't want to pick up this. But yeah, so you can use whatever you want. They even have organic vodka you can do it with.
I think the alcohol kills anything that's not supposed to be on there anyways.
Yeah.
You get the non-organic stuff and you wash it with alcohol to get it clean. So what is the point of organic vodka? I'm not sure. But I'm sure.
Right. Yep. So yeah, it's super, super easy. And it makes your stuff, like I put it in, even when I make our Thrive milk, because I make this a lot, I'll put the vanilla right in the milk. Huh?
You put vodka in your milk?
No. Yeah, I make White Russian.
Oh.
White Russian. You can.
Christina's mother.
And nope. So you can, Brenda. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Caitlin, they do have organic vodka. I didn't know that they had it, and you can only get it in certain places. We have a college like about a half an hour from here, and there's this liquor store there. It's very expensive. It was like $40 for like one of the skinny bottles of the organic vodka, and I was like, "No, we'll just use. Everybody's gonna have to have non-organic. Sorry." So yeah, but they do have it. Organic potatoes.
Organic potatoes, yeah. Yeah. And our potatoes aren't rotting anymore, so we have to go out and buy vodka now. We can't just make it from what's left in the bottom of the potato bin, eh?
I know, right? I think I was making some. I was cleaning out I have a pantry that's like a big closet that's in my bathroom, and I keep stuff in there and in the bottom. And I have this thing that I got from Tupperware that's supposed to help you, keep your potatoes and stuff fresh. It's got like little air vents and everything. Well, I haven't used potatoes in so long. I think I was making vodka in that. I opened it up and I was like, "Holy crap. I don't know how long they've been in there." Seriously. So long. I was like, maybe I should add some vanilla beans. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have stuff that rots anymore.
No.
I don't miss it.
Well, that's all that I have, and that's all my partner has today. Is that all you have today?
That's all I have today, Senora.
Well, from Alberta, I'm Tracy Taylor, and
from Northern New York, I am Senora Cristina Ristirado.
And we are
the Chatty Cook.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Adios.
Same time, same place.